have to do L.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to L
and L
Diamond Painting.
Oh, that was cute.
As you can see, we have a wonderful special guest. Actually, we have two, but he's in the background. So we have Kerwin and Crashley. If we go in alphabetical order, it's Crashley and Kerwin.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Crashley has been kind enough, Crashley and Kerwin, as in Crash with Crashley, has been kind enough to donate some gifts for us for the event.
And they also created a discount code that will get you 10% off every order that you place, and the discount code is memory 10, and that will be put into a spreadsheet and listed for you guys below. The
Well,
code
don't go telling them the gift code now. It's got to be part of the prize.
No, it's not. This is a discount code for them to use for every order.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, are bad.
We are not bad.
Always argue.
I have to argue with that man. I mean, really.
As a matter of fact, while I'm thinking of that, hold on just 1 second.
Okay.
Let me, as soon as my freaking thing comes up and does what it's supposed to do.
I'm working on something in the background, so just ignore me a minute.
I'm trying to find something.
What are you trying to do? Maybe I can help you.
I think Crashley and Kerwin.
Crashley, tell us your story. Tell us the story.
Any story?
Any story you want to tell us. You're the star tonight. Lee trying to do something.
Okay, once upon a time, when I was like 12 years old-ish, I asked my stepdad to do something for me. He's like, I'll do that for you when you're taller than I am, you know. And so they went to some store or something. So at home, I got a ladder and I climbed a tree. Well, when I flung on the branch, I accidentally kicked the ladder down. So I was stuck up in a tree for like 3 hours. But I was taller than him. So
Only you. Only you.
That sounds just like you.
So pinned at the top of the message, on top of the comment board there, is the gift code. The discount code, I should say, not the gift code.
Oh, well, aren't you just on top of it tonight?
oh yeah,
They are extremely generous with what they're doing, and we do appreciate it very well. And I wanted to make sure to highlight Crashley as well as some of the other ones we're going to do over the coming few weeks.
Yep, we're working on it.
If there are those of you that don't know, I don't know what rock you've been living under, you know, or what building you've been hidden under, but nonetheless, they make some of the best release papers going.
They are the best.
So they also make awesome pens that are ahead of their time, because not only are they great pens, but they also fit the e-painters that everybody's getting.
Yep,
They fit e-painters before e-painters even came out.
it's true.
So,
And lotto numbers.
Yeah, lottery numbers, that would be nice.
yeah, well, if you hit the lottery numbers, I'm not so sure we'd have any awesome cover sheets, because you'd be like, oh no, we're going to go fly across the country for a while.
That's right. We can make custom release papers and cover minders.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I am going to get you to make custom release papers.
What you do is you make release papers and cover binders from the different countries you visit after you win the lottery.
Could do that for sure. Did you hit the numbers?
But they are, not only are they very good at what they do and very timely at what they do, meaning they'll get them out to you as soon as they can, but
We're a little behind right now.
they're also extremely funny and extremely intelligent.
Thank you. He's talking about me.
I'm talking about both of you.
We are a little bit behind on orders right now because Kerwin got a cold, and when husbands get colds, it's like the end of the world. They think they're dying. He had to sleep. Yeah, he had to sleep for like 3 times. And then if I could for every time he had to tell me I'm sick, I probably could have retired.
I think he said something the other night.
Yeah, just unfortunately, when you own your own business and it's just us fulfilling orders, one day behind is like a whole mess of orders. So yes, we're working to catch up, but usually we're timely. We're working on streamlining because like I think what happened is we got so many orders with just 2 of us fulfilling, and we make a lot of our products. Like they said, the custom cover minders and all the pins and stuff I make by hand. So it's a little, it's crazy, but it's fun. I would pick this over anything. I really
they are a lot like Sarah Ann in that they are perfectionists. Yeah. Anybody would look at their artwork on their release papers and go, "There's nothing wrong with this." And Crashley would go, "No, look at that little tiny corner with that little, micro mini dot on it. That's there, and I can't have that, so we got to do it all over again."
We are very, very, very particular about what we send out. And that's how we have all those extras for auctions, because we're so careful. And we don't send anything out that's not like.
And hello, Kat.
Hello. Sorry.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Hi.
Hi, Crashley.
I always see you. You're so sweet.
So now you have the 4 of us that are involved in the event, all on screen, plus one of our wonderful sponsors. Huh?
Yes, you do.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would like people to know about crafts with Crashley?
What do I want people to know?
Well, how about tell us why you started your business and how it turned out?
Oh, my work made me so mad and they wouldn't promote me. And so I was like, you know what? I have a degree in business. I can do this. And like while I was still working, we had the decorative release paper idea. And so we were running Etsy while I was still working. Well, that blew up and we got like 50 some odd orders within a day or something. And we're like, okay, working full time and this is not going to help. So I quit my job, and that was very, very scary because kids, insurance, it's just a lot of things. So then we figured out that release papers was not enough. But even before that, I was making polymer clay pens with canes, and I had, YouTube and things like that. But, it still wasn't enough income to make us comfortable. And so we were friends. We've been friends with Mrs. Coffee since, since my YouTube days. We've been friends with her, and she started doing art and stuff. And we're like, we could sign you. And we figured out percentages and figured out how a dynamic with licensing would work. And she was new to it too. So it's not like she could give us any pointers. She wasn't licensed with anyone. But we just made our own little designs with clip art, and things that we paid for to put on release papers. So we stepped it up a notch. And then we got Mrs. Coffee and then Crafting Journey on, licensing and stuff. And from there, we met and we created a name for ourselves from there. And that's when we got we call them our 3 whales. I don't know why we call them that. It's like they shaped or changed. I don't know, words are hard. They gave us a big hump in our business. And that's Mandy Manzano, Dakota Dateweiler, and Sheena Pike. After we got those 3 whales, that's what we call them for some reason, then it was just like all smooth sailing from there. And now we're growing, and we stay very busy. We're really, our goal is to get to the point where we can have employees, but not in this building. 'Cause I don't know. We need a warehouse or something.
What project going from release papers to cover minders and pens?
Well, so like I said, I started out making polymer clay pens. I wish I had one to show you.
We started out with pens, cover minders, and
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
No, so like when I started like YouTube, I was playing with clay. I started diamond painting, that was first. And I started playing with clay and wrapping the pink pens with clay, like as in canes. Canes was my specialty. And that's like where you shape something in clay and you make a background, you reduce it. And I don't have one of those to show you either because they're all buried. But so I started out making those pens and they would sell out immediately. That's when we had Etsy. Etsy started out with pens. But of course, my skills have grown from there. Now I can make like glitter pens, custom pens, you know, and then we just did the artist rep. That was the biggest innovative concept that we came up with, I think, other than the papers. But yeah, it started out with pens. The cover minders, I can't remember. It was an event. It was one of the event. Be the Bird?
oh, when we started doing these cover minders,
There's one of your pens, Castle.
first cover minders we sold were when you started the EDP group. I made them out of cabochones.
Oh, that's right. We got a 3D printer, like, and that was before 3D printing was like super saturated, like it is. Oh, no offense.
That's holding up one of your pens now.
Yeah. So we started making them with like 3D printed cabochones, like circles, and then there was an event, I think like last year or something, and they wanted event cover minders. And I'm like, how am I supposed to do that? So then I played with resin and I made my own resin blanks. And I already know how to get images on something. You know, I did it with pens, like with water slides and stuff. So it just went from there. And then I had to figure out how to dome them, which was a lot of trial and error, which means you have like your resin blank and then you put your image on it. Well, you can't just like, here's your cover minder, right? Because it'll scratch. It's not done. Right. So I had to put something on it. And that's when I learned how to dome with UV resin, which took a lot of concentration. I have a video on my Facebook page of how I do it, but it's very carefully. But now since we've blown up, it went from like, you know, 3 or 4 cover minders here and there to like, I have 50 or 60 pending right now. So I have to like streamline how I do my blanks.
Taking a lot of time.
And like, oh, here's the pan right now of all the ones I have to dome.
Well, and that was the count as of last Thursday.
So there's probably like these plus like 50 more now. And they're just all sorts of them. So when we licensed, we were like, okay, well, we have this whole avenue of revenue and innovativeness that no one's doing. And that's the same license, your favorite licensed artists, but for accessories. And we're the only ones, well, we were the only ones doing it at the time. We are the only ones doing the pens and the cover minders and the tumblers. And like one thing that we pride ourselves on is we definitely take care of our artists, I would say. Like, you know, wait.
Picking on you.
When can I, with Crashley, you can concentrate. You know, it takes some Adderall and some music usually, but yes. It's called hyperfocus when you have ADD. Like you have to like turn it on and train your brain to do it. But it's not easy. I have like this chronic stir crazy thing in my brain. Kat saw it firsthand. When they were trying to do my makeup, I get so antsy sitting in one spot. So I just learned to cope, honestly, but it works.
So in other words, in order to make you sit still long enough, they have to put you in a rig that keeps you completely still and you can't move.
Well, she had weapons against my eyes. Eve did. She had all sorts of weapons, and she was all up in my grill, and I was like doing the whole leg bouncy thing all the time. But yeah, this is better than what I did before, though, which was work from home. I worked for CenturyLink, or I guess now they're Brightspeed. It's an internet company, and I chatted with customers all day long. And, oh, yeah, she has one of my pens. Look at that.
See?
It's one thing that we don't do that I
one right now. I'm trying to find it. It's the color date model pen. I'll find it. This is Courtney's pen. Courtney Lyons. This is her painting. The name of it is escaping me right now, but it's the dragon. This is the GLA pen right here. And this is the pen that I wanted for like ever, and I really, I'm surprised she didn't put me in jail.
See, that one's not wrapped. That is all. And Tammy, gosh, she blew me up about this darn pen.
I did.
and I just surprised her with it one day with one of her orders. But that's all
Yeah.
glitter. And then I think, is that the one with washi tape on it? Yeah. It's like messing with different things, because once you figure out resin, you can pretty much put anything on a pen. But one thing that we can't do that I'd love to figure out is the threaded tips. And I don't know how to do that. That would be crazy.
Yeah, I know you said you were working on that. I mentioned that the other day and I was out to have a cow. But you said you were working on that, and I was wondering if you had ever gotten anywhere with that.
Well, I know. So what we would have to do is, like, right now we use the pink pens as a base of our pens. That's why is it called hollow when they go all the way through?
Yes.
Or is that the opposite?
Yes.
Okay, so they're hollow, right? And I just wrap them with clay to bulk them up and make them like weigh a certain amount. Like I tested them on my hands, and my hands get tired, and this like works them out perfectly. So
Hello, even Ditsy, by the way.
Do what?
No, I was just saying hi to even Ditsy. Just
Hey,
thought you were done. I thought you were done. So I ended up interrupting.
Yeah. What was I saying? So I bulk up the pink pen. So with the threaded ones, with the DAC ones, I would basically just have to use that as my base instead of clay. And I know I couldn't wrap pens, like make them the licensed pens. I could put glitter on them probably, though.
I love your pens. And I do use it. I wonder if that's the one I had on my E10. I'm missing a pin that's driving me crazy. So, your artist that you license,
Mm-hmm.
you've been having a lot of artists on your channel, and you recently had random things of which I am jealous, because I did ask him to be on my live, but because I had a wild idea to do that, and then Mom said just ask him. I said, Randall, I can't ask him, but I did. But anyway, when you had him, I was so happy because I got to talk to him. But what made you decide to even want to license artists in the first place? I mean, I know it. What gave you that idea? Because I would have been scared to death.
Dakota-thon.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of weird. Okay, so like we would make themed papers and accessories based on events. And before we started licensing, we always felt kind of bad. Like we were fully profiting off of artists' ideas almost, and it felt wrong. So like for the first Dakota-thon, we made a print, like a pattern kind of thing with lighthouses, sea monsters, like Dakota themed.
It was extremely inspired by Dakota's artwork.
But it wasn't her artwork, so it felt like it felt wrong.
Even though Kara was communicating with Dakota, and Dakota greenlit it and was 100% okay with it and said, yeah, you're good, do it, it still felt dirty.
It did feel dirty.
I gotcha.
And so that's kind of what made us like put down the gas pedal.
So it was like, you know what, we need to start looking at signing artists. So we, it was, you got to put your foot in the door. You can't just jump right in because you got to learn some stuff.
You should come over here so you're not just a voice.
I'm sorry.
We'll wait. Oh, watch your hip, old man.
Oh gosh. Oh, boy.
Careful. Oh my gosh. Oh, now there's dust everywhere. Oh, he's so old.
It's like when you coughed the other day.
Hey, that didn't happen.
You tried to think, so you held your nose and blew, and all the dust cobwebs blew out.
What do you mean tried to think? Anyway, So yeah, that's kind of what started it. So like I said, those were three.
Our main goal was to get Dakota. Like everything was, we are going to work to where we can get Dakota to do Dakota's Dakota-thon papers.
I think it's brilliant, you know, and I'm always thinking of who you can sign it, which is why I thought about Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
And no, that's not it. No, I'm trying to sign my tea and I lost it. And when you signed her, I was so happy. And then I do have a couple more in mind that I'm not going to say right now because I don't know.
It's funny how some of the artists we have signed, you know, in history with them, like you were like Courtney, and we're like, wait, Courtney does art? Like,
yeah, we talked to her. Like I've talked to Courtney every day. Like we both do sneaks, and like I don't know, we say, hey, what's coming? Like we talk all the time. I had no idea that she did art. I just didn't.
Another one,
beautiful artist.
Another
if one of my mods would kindly put up Crashley's website so that people can go take a look while they're listening in.
Another one was Deborah Malcolm. Deborah Malcolm was a customer of ours years ago. Like she was one of our early customers, and we had talked with her and stuff. And then she even, when at one of the retreats, she did a class via.
Oh yeah, I talked to her. Like
video chat. She did a class at a retreat.
She taught us how to do rock painting, like her dot style on rocks
and stuff. And we're signing all these artists, and I'm sitting here and I'm looking at DAC's website, and I'm like, Deborah Malcolm. I was like, wait, babe, why don't we have Deborah signed?
It's just, I just didn't think about it.
So it was like instant, hey, Deborah, want to do papers? Yeah, we'll be waiting for you to ask.
Well, you're going to have to start saying, hey, Diane Chant, would you like to do, really, do I have to do it all for, no, I'm kidding. I don't know, Deborah. I wish I did. I hear she did.
She is cool. She has the neatest accent, and she loves it when I make fun of. Well, not make fun of it. Try to imitate it.
Just like Emma.
Yeah, Emma's the funniest. That's an awesome. What did she say? This pretty little. I don't know. Emma's one of my favorite people.
I love Emma. You know, she didn't talk to her.
Tammy's the interviewer. He can sit here and talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Lee. Please ask your question, Lee. All eyes are on you.
Sorry, shut me up.
No, that's fine. That's why I said. That's why I have you here, because the other one, I can never think of questions for crying out loud. You know.
Well, just ask her anything. She is so was Kerwin. They are. I met them the first time at GLE, and the way they are here is exactly how they are in person. They're just beautiful people. Pat, you know, you're allowed to talk too. Just so you know.
Cat's sitting back going, Crash will start making fun of my accent, and I don't know if I want that.
I would never do that.
Yeah, you would do that.
Never in a million years would I do that.
See,
it's awesome.
Not her.
Let me just sip on my coffee.
So what goes through your mind as far as, do you just say, hey, we'll sponsor all the events out there, or is there a specific criteria you have for sponsoring?
That is a very good question that I would have never thought of, just so you know.
So, okay, to be totally honest, we basically sponsor anyone that asks anything. But like we've noticed recently, like some events like bring sales and some don't. There's certain things like Tammy could bring me any event. I don't care if she's doing diamond paintings with dudes with their shirts off. But because we have
you act like you
we have rapport. I would probably be like, can I co-host that with you? But anyway, it's just we have repertoire. What's the name?
Rapport.
That sounds like weird.
Rapport.
Whatever. But long story short, yes, we pretty much sponsor everything. I think we're going to start kind of figuring out what exactly we want to sponsor. It's because, you know, from a business standpoint, different things bring different things. But Speaking of your event, Kerwin did just put this design together for your event, like just now. So he wanted me to show them for you. So these are available on our website right now.
I love it. Add that to my
Nice.
order, please.
Oh my God, that is awesome. Thank you so much.
These are our quarter sheet size. You can actually get a tumbler. You
Well, I
can
like
get,
the 4x4s, but oh my God, that is awesome. That
Isn't
is
it
so awesome.
I think it's awesome too.
Awesome.
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 Kerwin, you're amazing. That looks
I need that. I
great.
need that added to my order, and I will send you payment.
Add it to my order.
I gave you a code, lady, so you make your own order. Okay, anyway.
I think you the code again.
Oh, she already used it.
Yeah, we'll have to go. We'll have
Tammy's usage
I'll
limit.
put the order. That's okay.
That's
It's the
increase.
shipping. If she
That's
plays
so
more,
awesome.
she'll have another shipping charge.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't want shipping. I'll make you another code.
No, I'll pay shipping. I'm just saying add that to the order and send it, and I'll pay it.
Okay,
So they're going to go up on the website shortly, right?
they're up right
They're
now.
active right now. That's what took me so long to get over here. Was I was making them.
All right, so after the live, we can go to their shop and say, "Hey, I want these."
Now, I'm just saying you can. One.
I'll put the link in the group too, so that people can just
So we
go right
updated
to
our
it.
website too. So actually, like now, if you go to like crashly.com, at the top you see DP events. If you click that, we actually have them grouped together now to
I'm
where
gonna
like
go look
you
at
can
that.
go find in the memory of, and then it'll be one link for all the event products.
No, I didn't know when it
Awesome.
ended, so I just went ahead and put September 30th.
Yep, that's perfect. September 30th. Yep. Yep.
You know, every day I'm like, hey, I ordered this. Just send it with
Let me
my
go. I'm
other
gonna go look
order.
now.
Hey, I ordered this. Just send it with my other order.
We do our best too, but sometimes we forget.
We do. Yeah.
No, I'm in no hurry to my stuff. So just
Okay, so I do see the tab that says Diamond Painting Events at the very top under her Crafts with Crashly logo, just so people know. And then you just scroll down to the event. Oh, very nice. To the event.
See, that was another thing that was probably one of our biggest hurdles is the
This looks really good.
Yeah, the move from just Etsy to we did Etsy and a website for a while just because we didn't want to reduce our traffic, But Kerwin built our website from the ground up with no prior knowledge. He didn't take like a website building course ever. He just built it and with lots of trial and error research. It took him a while,
Oh
but
my gosh.
any new things, like if you all ever see anything misspelled, just tell me and I don't mind.
My dyslexia kicks in at times.
Well, one thing I've learned about Kerwin is for a kid, because you guys are kids to me, so smart, so bright. There's a lot going on in that noggin.
there is.
I don't know if he gets to talk all the time, but there's definitely a lot going on up there.
Yep.
I'm not saying a word. Nope.
If you go to the site, I'm going to link it because you did the tumbler, you did the full set.
We did.
It looks.
Well,
Tammy, did you know this? This is gorgeous.
No, I just found this out, and he told me he sent me a picture, and so
I'm gonna share
whole
now.
bundle is in my cart right now. I don't know how it ended up there.
It looks amazing.
Tammy, as long as you don't buy everything individually again, because I'll have to.
How did you tell me what I was doing?
It's discounted for a reason, lady. Golly gee willikers.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Colorblinder, and they said, you didn't order it. I said, yes, I did. They're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, oh, never mind.
But it is interesting. Like everyone always points out how Kerwin is so smart, and he really is.
He really is.
Our dynamic as husband and wife and business owners and such is so interesting. Like people often ask us, like, are you guys like this all the time? The answer is yes, literally all the time. Kat and Tammy saw us off camera, just existing, and yes, we are. We talked about wiring up the building.
We keep joking around about putting cameras all over the building, and just having a live stream 24/7 like the Big Brother
Just
live.
to see.
We'll put headphones in so we can still have TV or music or stuff going.
See, that would help me because then I would know what you're working on, and I could make plans on when to order because I'm gonna go bankrupt.
We're always busy. But then I would have to go outside to pick wedgies and stuff. And
No, you can do that.
who's got the turn?
That's what people will be looking for.
Oh, wedgies. Okay.
I hope that can is still available for Dakota because none is missing. No lie.
Oh yeah, Pink Poodle spent the night with us once. She knows that we're.
Oh, I don't know who Pink
Not
Poodle
enough
is.
to marry
Who's
you.
Pink Poodle?
Her name is Ashley. She's sweet and she has a pink poodle and it's cute.
She wasn't at GLE, was she?
No.
Did you hear that, Crash?
No. Okay.
No, she wasn't.
Hi, Pink Poodle.
No, she did the
Try it again.
Virginia.
He said he was smart enough to marry you, Crashley.
What, to marry me?
Smart enough.
Smart enough. Kerwin.
He was smart enough to marry me.
If smart was crazy.
And you were smart enough to marry him.
Yeah. Well, Kerwin,
if smart equals
our
crazy.
story is kind of funny. Like, apparently we met way before I thought we met, and I don't remember. I still don't remember, but he remembers meeting me. It was like when I first moved to Jeff City, I was working for my uncle at an antique shop. And apparently Kerwin and his mom came in one day and bought a record player or something. And he's like, yeah, I saw you and Zach just sitting there, you know, and you sold me the record player or whatever. And it's like, what? Well, we did work there, and I did have my kid there. But yeah, he remembers, and I don't.
So you didn't make an impression on her. What she's trying to say?
No, I didn't. That's
Yep.
the thing is I didn't. and then we worked together at CenturyLink for
the call center.
Yeah, for a little over a year. It was funny because one day I went into work. We talk. It wasn't like we were like.
It was
trying
just
to go
in
out or
passing
anything.
on the smoker's porch.
It was just basically in passing. But one day, I had shaved my entire face.
Oh.
I think I was trimming it or whatever, and I accidentally trimmed too far. And I'm like, so
See that?
I shaved my entire face, and I was walking back from the drugstore where you'd go get lunch, and she just steps out, punches me in the chest, and says, "Don't ever shave your face again." And I went back to what she was doing. I'm like, what the heck?
Well, and then a more romantic time was when it was super windy outside, and I was like, "Oh, it's so cool."
That was when we actually first started talking.
And then he was like, "Here, let me just stand right here." And I was like, "What are you? You're so close to
Oh,
me." He's like, "I'm blocking the wind," and I'm like, "Aw, it was better than breaking wind, I suppose."
But the interesting thing is like 2 or 3 years after that,
A few boyfriends later.
yeah, we start dating, and there's always the fear of, when are you going to go meet your girlfriend's family?
Mhm.
How's that going to go down? So it's planned that I'm going to go meet them within the next week at this time. And she goes, "Hey, do you know a Terry?" And I say, she says her last name. And I'm like, "Yeah, I know her. I worked with her for years. Her and Tracy and Gary." And she's like, "That's my great aunt and cousins."
They knew each other
And I'm
before
like,
we knew each other.
"Oh, okay."
It's a weird coinkydink.
So by the time I met her family, they'd already heard everything about me
Well,
by friends, so it was all good things.
what did?
that
Yeah,
parallels Laura and I.
Oh,
She actually knew my parents before she knew me, and inadvertently, my parents introduced her to me before we got together.
yeah. Ask him how much older she is than him.
How much?
Ask.
what?
Okay, how much? Tell me.
What?
How much? What?
How much older are you
I'm
guys?
12 years older than him.
She's 12 years older than me.
Well, you want to know something crazier? He's 10 years older than me.
He's 10 years older than her.
Yes, really?
He's
Older
more
than
than
him?
that.
42 and I'm 32.
43, 33.
I'm
Whatever.
76 from Rome.
And I would have thought you was the
Can you
same
believe
age.
it?
I can't believe Lee's only 19, or Lee's only 17 years old. She's
I
12 years
know,
old.
right? See?
She's 76.
She's
And I don't-
29, right? I heard 29.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi. She looked 29. Well, and I will say, Kerwin, I would have thought you would have said they just crashed around there. So,
Everyone says
good
that.
job.
Yeah.
I know what we didn't start off with.
It's
We
weird.
didn't start off with your song. The one you were going to sing.
I was going to sing a song.
Yes.
What was it?
That's what-
Oh my Lord! I was going to sing it here.
Why not?
I'm ready for it.
We're
Oh,
ready.
Lord.
Everybody in the
I
audience.
haven't done this in over a year. God bless America, land that I love, and beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountain to the prairie, to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. That was bad. I haven't sung it in a while. And I wasn't going to sing it tonight. I was going to sing it when the thing came on for whatever.
Whipping chat.
Yay! Awesome.
That was
Thank
so
you.
I
good.
haven't heard you
Oh my
sing in a
God.
long, long time.
Recording, right?
Very embarrassing.
No, it's not at
No,
all.
not
Thank you,
embarrassing at all.
Lenore.
That was
That's
beautiful.
awesome.
So
That
I
was
will
perfect.
admit my own recording of that. I will admit my own recording. I have all of her songs, my own private
She's a
recording.
fangirl,
It's
Miss
a
Tammy.
little bit. But I do thank you for sponsoring tonight, and Luda talking about having sponsors on. And I said, well, you know what? I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that. So I kind of asked Craft, but if she'd have said no, I was gonna kind of guilt you into it. So
I usually won't say no.
But we did want to have Chris on for some time, especially given how much Lenore likes it.
Anytime. Just holler. But if it's more than a few days before, you have to remind me. So
You
Yes.
make me smile.
Can you tell us what you're working on right now? Anything you need? Anything special? Anything you can tell us right now or no?
who, me?
Yeah, you had a lot of stuff to come out today, didn't you? Or
I did. So we'd have release days of Tuesdays and Fridays. So today we released quite a few designs, and I post them on my Facebook page and in our Facebook group and on Instagram. So follow us. But we just actually signed a few different artists. I think 2 of them are official.
2
Really?
I've got to sign the contract for 4 more.
Okay, well, so you'll hear it here first. We officially have Chuck Penson now. And that was a huge win because we've been trying for a while to get that. We do officially have Aria. We're waiting on files from her. And then who else was
Cat
it?
Fedora is official.
Cat Fedora is official, which also took a lot of work. But
do you
so
have not please tell me you had not passed. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, she's about. So we're at the process where everything's signed, and she's going to upload files for us. And she's like, "Which ones do you want to make sure are included?" And I said, "Nightfall."
Not
For
the
sure. So it will be there. And then the star, looking at the star, whatever it's called. I'm so bad with names. You are Fox. What was I saying? Shoot.
with the stars.
I am bad with names. Is that what I was saying?
I guess I saw Kerwin reach. So would you like to show some of what you want
I
to
was
show?
showing what I was working on. This
Those are all
little
orders that
phone
are
book
due.
looking thing are
Yeah.
orders that I got to get caught up on.
Ah,
If not in there, just hold on.
And I'm sure yours is in there.
Wow.
Like that's and that is as of Thursday. I haven't
I need to
printed
write down what you said.
since
Uh,
Thursday.
Printed
Bad
or,
news.
and waiting to be cut, or they haven't been printed yet?
These I have to print and cut and package, go through and get pens done, and she's got cover liners done, tumblers, all of it.
Oh wow.
We're in for a busy week. We are really behind because
Cindy, we have a discount code.
And it just placed an order.
Yes, we do. Yeah, well, we said it at the beginning of the live. Oh, you know what? That's how dumb I am. I almost forgot to put my discount code in. Yeah.
I will say that's one thing that like people could help us with is if like you see one of our artists and we don't carry a certain print that you love, like please tell us, because otherwise it's basically us. Like the artists need a list every time, and that's how a lot of our artists work. We don't have access to their full gallery all the time, so like a lot of them, like if we say a Richard the Wrens that I don't have, like please tell us. Like you can email us or you could put it in our group or something, because otherwise we pick what like we like. That we tried doing surveys for certain artists, but it just took so much time to put those together, but we have to request files at a time from artists. So like, of like Chuck Pinson, Aria, Kat, other than what we've already talked about, like let us know which ones you want to see, because we just guess basically.
Now, let me ask you a question. Aria. Is that Aria illustration?
It
Rita
is,
Cognier.
but yeah, Rita Cognier.
Is that Rita? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm
The
so
art is so
I'm
pretty.
gonna be so thankful.
What about no-name artists?
Who?
No-name artists. In other words, if there's somebody I know that does some really good art.
Actually, we're huge supporters of that. Like I'm sorry, I'm trying to find words. Like if we can help a no-name artist get a leg up in the community, we would love that. Of course, we have to like see it and make sure like we can do it justice, because what we do is a lot of cropping for our different size papers, things like that. But if it can translate, we're all for it. Like I don't think Courtney Lyons had a licensed painting out there, but now since we've launched her, she had 2 pieces in the last DAC votes. She is signing with Enablers Outpost for a few pieces, so you'll see those soon. But yeah, we are not against, like, we don't just seek out people that are diamond paintings. Right now we have a working relationship with Diamond Art Club, and we have for years. So those artists are just kind of easier for us to grab. But no, we're getting who's that other one from Dreamer Designs? I'm trying to get really hard.
I got a friend of mine that does artwork, but it's mostly on the fantasy realm.
Yeah.
And I told her her artwork would go good, so I asked her if I could talk to you about it. So I'll get a hold of you at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I sold one of my 10-year-old's drawings on a design, so we're not like above that kind of thing.
No, and my sister, my mom.
And you have Sarah Ann, you have Rebecca.
See, Sarah Ann is a great example where like her designs like may not necessarily look good on some diamond painting because she has a lot of patterns, because her whole dynamic was to make fabric, right? So she has patterns which work perfectly for release papers because you can have them going this way or this way, and they, no matter what, they look great. She's a fabulous artist. So yeah,
I've seen her artwork before, and it's fabulous.
Yeah.
And
we
Rebecca,
don't really have time to go seek any artists out like that we don't know of that aren't diamond paintings. Like we know of artists from diamond painting, so we know what we like, but
it's a matter of time versus reward. We're not, if somebody goes, ooh, I make art, and sends us art, and we're like, yeah, that'll sell, we're not going to turn them away.
Not at all.
But as far as like spending a lot of time going and trying to find different artists, when we do the time, it's looking for artists that we know will more than likely
It's already
Yeah.
proven. They've already proven that.
Yeah,
they're-
the proof of
so.
concept
Yeah.
is already, exactly.
I
And it's
love
matter-
an artist that I love that I listed you to sign is Robert Finale. I love Robert Finale. He did Greener Designs. He had the
I don't know who that is.
painting Freedom Towers. Yes, you do.
Oh.
He's the one that designed Freedom Tower. You have it, Pat. Ignore her. And
Hey, Kat, it's like music, right? Sometimes you can know the song, but you don't know who sang it.
Robert
Exactly,
Finale,
Kerwin gets me. Exactly.
he is at Greener Designs. He had the Sydney Opera House, the London Bridge. The
Oh,
Three
yes.
Towers.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
is a beautiful artist,
A lot of like cityscapes. Yes.
and he did Greeners. Just in case you'd like to liken one of my favorite artists, that I would allow that. I had no problem with that.
You don't allow it.
Tammy would allow that.
Allow? What do you
I
mean?
do.
You would allow?
You have Tammy's
What
permission.
is she gonna allow? What is she saying she's gonna allow?
You know, like another
Okay.
another kind of love is like weird abstract patterns. I've been wanting one of those too, but like an artist that does a bunch of weird, I don't know,
Yeah,
patterns, kaleidoscope style things. That would be cool.
You know, I did a custom earlier and she was on Etsy.
Yeah.
I didn't know what design really title was, and I was on there. I'm like, I don't like these. I'm gonna order these, and I
Someone
just
looked it up.
It was.
We looked it up once, and you
it-
were
it
one of
was-
our
you were
first.
one of the very first release paper customers.
yeah.
It was right after we started release papers. So,
Well, you got some before the revamp too, before upgraded papers.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I still had those, and I still use those that way. I have so many of your free samples that I don't know what to do with them, but I do use it.
That's
So, how do you know what pieces to put on a release paper? How do you choose? When an artist sends you a portfolio, how do you choose?
well, really, like I said, we just kind of pick what appeals to us, unless it's been requested by people. Sometimes we go on a DAC's website and like filter by best selling to kind of get an idea. But
Oh, that's
basically,
a
it's
good
just what appeals to us. There's some designs that are much harder than others. Like, for example, like it would be hard to do Spangler's Train of Dreams or Train of yeah,
I'm
like
actually
that would
work-
have to be
I'm-
done.
And
in
I'm
kind of-
actually working on that.
yeah, and the bookshelf ones.
Yep.
Like we're
Could you
working
do
on a
them
way
like in if you do a set,
Multi-panels.
do them in
like
panels, like
panels. Yeah,
And that's the train one I'm working on. I just got to get it finished.
because that's a very popular one.
it is, and it would sell. And
Very
that's
And he also had Dragon Brigade, and it's longer than Train to Dreams. It's like 197 centimeters. And then he has No Castles, which is like, it's
I can imagine the cover paper they're kind of, the release paper they're going to come up with for Heroes.
for
For
what?
what?
You can always do it like a roll of toilet paper, and it'll just
It's
unwind.
Wonder Heroes.
You could do a whole row with just the dream, the train of dreams.
Oh, I'm sure they'll do that. The Source of Saunders from Randall as a release paper. I'm assuming that's going to be one.
Yeah, we have a request out for the. Actually, I still need to send that email
Yeah.
for his collab piece and the Heroes one.
Yeah. But
I don't want
another thing we do to decide on what we're putting out takes a lot of work is I pay a lot of attention to social media. What diamond paintings people are posting. Ooh, look what I just got. Look what I just bought. Or, ooh, this one's restocked. This one, events going on. Or, stuff like that. Just constantly keeping an eye out on what people are talking about in the community so I can try to get those releases to match.
what
That's why
about
when we looked at Kettner's, there was a lot of cat ones because I kept seeing cat pictures showing up like crazy, and
right.
they got cat canvases, and Halloween was coming up, and I was like, well, I'll do all of Kettner's Halloween cats.
Quit calling him Katner. It's Kettner.
It's Kettner. I have all the cats. Okay, gosh.
So what about Ann Stokes? You don't have her license, do you? Ann
Who?
Stokes,
Is that the dragon lady?
Ann Stokes.
That's the because the reason I asked, one of my very favorite paintings of her is a unicorn of mine. I had it ordered at Art and Soul in the realm. And sadly, we know what happened with Art and Soul. And now ordered got canceled. So then DSE had it as a mystery, and it You're the Magical Dragon. I'm still on the lookout for that realm. Read only the
Okay, Tammy, I have an Ann Stokes mystery, so thanks for giving that away. I'm just kidding. I don't. I'm just kidding.
She doesn't. She's being rude. I'm like, what?
Can we edit that out?
See her face?
Why are you being mean to her like that?
It was worth it.
It was not worth it.
Edit that. D, can you beat it out? Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
You didn't. You crap.
You made her turn so beet red. Oh no!
Like that was insta red. I'm impressed with myself.
Rude.
I'm so sorry. That's a dumb
Don't make her cry. Don't make her cry.
I don't really have that mystery. I didn't even know it existed.
No, you may not. The other people might. You need to beat me out. I'll work on that. I'll figure out how to beat me out.
I promise I don't have that mystery. I didn't even know it existed. I was just messing with you.
Well, it does, and I
He
kind of.
was picking on you, Tammy.
No, you don't understand. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, that's what I was saying. I'd like to have that release taker. It you should either get her signed.
You got it, sister. I have a list going here for people I'm going to reach out to.
And so, I love her dragon. She's awesome. She is.
Yeah,
So,
man.
I just screwed up.
Oh my gosh, and I put so much attention on it. I'm such a keeper. Everyone should live there.
So Matt said he's gonna talk to his nephew, and then didn't talk to she died. See, there you go. Matt has a nephew that's an artist.
I love this. Totally.
I can't draw. Or I say using lots of neither. I can't draw, so I suck.
I'm a great drawer. Yeah.
Now, does anybody else have questions for
What?
Are you
Crashley and Kerwin? Because I'm sure they're really busy.
You wouldn't know it because they get on the live and they stay on it for a long time.
You're laughing.
Well, we're not going to let them leave until Ashley shows some of her special talents.
No, we're
Pick
not.
one.
All right, Tammy, show a special talent.
Not Tammy.
No, she's an
Crashley.
Oh,
Nobody looked to see my talent. Trust me.
Crashley's very talented.
Like you want to see my party tricks?
Hold on. How much you did?
Okay.
I don't know. You showed us a lot of stuff at GLE.
Watch me turn this pencil into rubber.
She's so cute. The tongue.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you've seen it all,
Yep,
people.
just like that.
That
Yes.
freaked me out. Oh my God. That freaked me out.
Never
Where you
seen
can
anybody do that.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm a wavy kind of gal.
You're laid it
Yes.
out.
You like crawling under tables.
That sounds.
this conversation's going a
I just
direction.
drooled everywhere.
Yeah, and if her hair was done, she would do one hell of a cousin it impression.
I knew.
Look, when Cheryl Gerhardt comes at you,
Well, her hair is really, really long, so when she puts it in front of her, she looks like cousin it.
Cheryl is brutal. Trust me.
she doesn't mess around.
Everybody is at her mercies when it
One of the
gets to
pictures at GLE, she
You had to be there,
picture
Chris.
with Rich. He's standing behind Rich. She has her hair up over Rich's head to make it look like Rich has hair.
And you know what? I had left the room, okay? And I came in and I looked at and I'm like, what is going on here? Why does Rick have hair in and then I was around. Yeah.
Well, it just so
I
happened
don't know that it looked good
I-
on Rich, but Crashley has gorgeous hair.
Crashley
Gorgeous
just
long hair.
long.
Lots.
She does. She has some really nice hair.
I used to have nice hair, but it's old.
Gorgeous. May not be gorgeous on Rich, but
All right, so in Lee's next package, I'll put a lock of my hair in there for you, Lenore, and then you can do with it what you will.
Don't be surprised if she does, because she's that pretty. Matt said he had videos.
I'm not crazy.
He had videos of his hand wood burning a celebrity portrait, the art and most amazing art I've ever seen done. Wow.
Well, I mean, I feel like he couldn't create too much art if he's burning his hand, but
It's wood burning.
he said hand burning, hand wood burning. Ugh. You
And
get it?
then
That was a bad joke. Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed.
Cindy has an article with Michael Whalen. I don't know who that is. Yeah, you're right. We all got the double bird by
I have
Cheryl
heard of them.
Jelly. We were in the cellar, so what do you think?
Wow.
It's in it there.
We
Just
saw that.
saying.
There was
We saw
one
that.
hair there.
I didn't see it. What did she do?
Lee grabbed Lenore's hand and made it look like it was pulling his beard.
No. She pulled the beard.
Such a troublemaker.
I missed it.
I love my wife. She is the best wife ever.
Every once in a while, you know, the wife's gonna win.
That's how she keeps telling me I gotta shave.
So, I do want to ask before we wrap it up, do you have anything? I mean, I'm not rushing. I just don't want to go without asking you. Do you have anything you'd like to say or announce for your shop?
Oh no, I mean we have those artists coming. We're waiting on files. We launched that new print among others today, but the event print will be up there for the next few weeks. And use the discount code so we could track usage and stuff, and that's memory 10. I don't know. That's all I got.
Apologies, we're waiting on orders. We're working on getting those done as well as crafter boxes.
Yeah, we're gonna be pulling an all-nighter tonight probably.
Well, I had my bundle in my heart right now, and until you tell Cindy that, I forgot to put the discount code in, but I have it in now.
Yes, memory 10. That kind of helps us track what events bring us
Right.
those traffic and stuff. So
And you get to save a little bit of money.
yeah, it's
So
perfect.
really, you can take your time online because I'm gonna place another order tonight.
Look
Don't
at
tell my mom.
Tammy's over there. Put hers outside with the raccoons.
Yeah, don't tell my. Yeah, Mr. Raccoon. I have a problem. I do. I really do.
I
Thank
don't have a problem.
You won't hear me complain about that. Throw me that dough.
I have a
Everybody
problem.
make sure to, if somebody would put up their YouTube channel as well, thank you, Kat. Put it up there for. Appreciate that.
Kat has been a
Oh.
tremendous help to us. Like even on our auction, she has been there for us. But is a great group of people here, and
Cat
go for
needs a medal. She did. She
she's
needs a medal.
been doing great work. And Rich has helped us a lot lately too. But
Yeah.
Yeah, she's done a phenomenal job with these events. Really has.
yeah,
Yes, she had. And I feel like I haven't done enough. She's done so much. But tell us about the help that you got recently. Tell us about that.
In order.
yeah. So one of the, with us doing all the fulfilling and everything being, handmade, and Kerwin has to like hand cut each piece of release paper. One of the areas I think that we're lacking in most as a business is our social media presence. And so we did reach out to Rich, who is very talented with putting media together and making posts and such. We gave him access to all of our stuff, and he's been doing phenomenal. Most of the posts that you've seen that are random are from him, and he's been great. And yeah, he's been a huge help to us thus far, and we have more things in the works. And he's been a huge help to us.
He really had. And I know that he is like Pat. He's always doing something. So he's got posts that are scheduled to go up at certain times. And I'm like, I had my own Facebook page now. I didn't know I could do that until he
Yeah, he learned quite a few things, and that's what we needed. And he's scheduling posts like weeks out, and that's exactly what we needed. And it had to be with somebody that we trusted completely because they have access to all of our stuff.
And that was
the first person that came to my mind because I was like, I would
and
trust
somebody close to somebody within, like a
like
driving distance if something did,
he can come here and see how it works, and it was an easy partnership, an easy decision. And
that was the perfect person to get the help, through the fund.
Yeah, he's doing.
I really can't think of anybody else really that to do more. Not me, that's for sure. And he's so creative. He puts a lot into his design. I don't know how he does it, but yeah, I'm glad you got the help. How do you do customer service on top of what all you do? I don't know how you do it.
We don't know. To be honest, we fly by the seat of our pants on a lot of this. Yesterday, funny story. Yesterday we were going to pick up Zach, and we swung by T-Moz to pick up a diamond painting that we dropped off. And we're on the way home, and it's 8, 9 o'clock at night. And we're on the way home. We're probably about 10 minutes from the house. And she looks over and goes, "Hey, tomorrow's Tuesday. We got new releases."
They're not even started.
Hadn't even started hadn't even picked out designs yet.
And somehow we
got but you know what that is? That's also the ADHD, because that's the way I am. You kind of perform better under the gun.
That's usually how it is with us. Like
we're creative.
We'll say for the retreat, we started planning to have everything ready for this year's retreat that we went to, the GLE, last year. Like we were like, we're going to be on it this year, blah, blah. And sure enough, it wasn't. Retreats in 3 days. Oh, let's get to work.
We always intend to get ahead, and
yeah, that's always an intention.
Yeah. I gotta get ready to go. Yeah.
So how did you? Let me ask you something. How is it when you talk to these artists? That was another thing I was always going to ask you. Is it intimidating at all? Like, how do you like?
One says yes, one says I don't care. I don't know.
Well, for me, nothing was as bad as Richard Lorenz. No, like I think after.
Well, that's because you were fangirling. You were fanning on him, right?
Well, and he wasn't easy to talk to at first, and I'm not afraid to say that now. But he was not easy to talk to. So for me,
he's like shy, introverted, right?
He's very introverted, and at first. Like when you first get to know him, he's very like
straight and to the point.
Yes, and I'm a goofy.
You wouldn't believe that those are his birds. Like I think that's how he channels it.
Now that we talk more, he's just as goofy as I am.
Once you get to know him, you're like, oh yeah, those are his birds.
But as far as like nerves and starstruckness, for me, that was the biggest one. And I was so scared. I thought I lost him. He thinks I'm a freak. I am a freak, but now he knows. It was just anxiety. And I at one point I told Kerwin, I was like, look, I'm done. It's too much of an emotional roller coaster for me, because he was like so on the fence about it. It's like, I don't know. And at one point he told us no. And I was like, I don't know what made me do it, but I was like, are you sure? Because blah, 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 blah. And this person, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, letting him have it. I was like, I'm just putting all my cards out here. And then finally, it was like a few hours after that message. And then I told Kerwin, I was like, if this doesn't pan out, I'm done. I can't handle the anxiety, the emotional, whatever. And he was like, well, your persistence has paid off. I went ahead and signed the contract. I'm like, what?
When it boiled down to it, he said, he goes, oh, I got to check with DAC first.
Yeah.
And then came back and said, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it. And we're like, we've been talking with DAC. They said, go for it.
I was showing him screenshots and everything. I was like, what do you
mean? He was just nervous because he's probably very.
I'm not going to dig them out.
Well, he's not licensed a lot of places. It's really just diamond painting, and then he does shows. And that's where his income comes from, is shows.
And the books.
Yeah,
the books, yeah.
And that's it. So like licensing, it was just really DAC. And so he was just very, so to answer the question now, when I reached out, I had a little bit like fangirling about like Cat Fedora and things like that and Mandy, but like then I realized if I can get over Rick, like I can get through anything. So I'm a lot better now. You want to know what he did? We were trying to close this artist, and we did the initial, hey,
laughing in the back.
Okay, so we did the initial message like, hey, this is what we do. We would love to license your product, very professional message. And they email back, like, oh, I'd be honored, to license with you and stuff. And they're asking some questions. And so Kerwin addresses all the questions, and it was supposed to say hello, comma, and then their name. And he didn't put the O on hello. So it said hell that name. And I'm like, no. Why?
Wait, that's something I would do. That's something I would do.
Okay, it was Chuck Pinson. And this had just happened. And I was like, Kerwin,
and he's kind of a little on the shy side too.
I wasn't feeling good at all last week.
And so it says, and so he gets back to us asking all the questions, and Kerwin's addressing each question very, very professional. Reread the body of his email 100 times, but at first it's hell, Chuck. I'm like.
He's so not that person either. He seems so serious.
She gets mad sometimes too, because when we reach out to an artist, a lot of times we'll do one initial reach out on what we feel is the best channel to reach out to them on.
Oh, like emails.
And then because we don't want to flood them, right?
Right.
And then if we don't hear anything for a little bit, like you see that it's not read or something, but okay,
right.
now we'll reach
like
out.
When you keep sending the messages and they never respond.
Yeah. We'll reach out on a different avenue, or it could go to the spam folder. You don't know. So reach out to a different avenue. Well, I reached out to an artist on one avenue, didn't hear anything back. So after a little bit, she goes out and reaches out on all the avenues.
Same message, just on everything.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Well, what's funny is like the next day, that artist reaches out to me.
And keeps talking to him, and it makes me mad.
They're like, oh, she's...
Because he only approached on one avenue. You approached him on several. So he figured you were the stalker. He was the same one.
whatever gets the job.
That's the way it is with sponsors. You don't know if they're getting your messages because you don't know which way they communicate. And some of them messages.
You are a troublemaker.
I would
I
say
am not a troublemaker.
Kat told me she said keep messaging, and she wasn't the only one. Jenny told me too.
Yeah.
Because messages get lost, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that. I don't want to seem like I don't want to.
I can now for Jenny too. We're horrible at when you get a message, it has a preview. So we'll read like the preview and be like, so sponsoring blah blah blah. Okay, I'm in the middle of this, and this. I'll get to that later. And then you close it out. Well,
and then you don't go. You forget.
You forget to go back into the message, and we never take offense to you reaching back over like, oh, thank God.
I don't let her forget my message. Because I today I messaged her, I texted her, and then I messaged her.
Hey, Shay's in the house.
Again, hi Shay. Hi.
A prime example would be with Yume when we were working to sign Yume. We reached out to her. She reached back out to us, but for some reason, her response back to us went into the spam folder. So it sat there for about 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, no.
I reached back out to her, and then she was going to reach back out to us, but I guess a whole lot of stuff was going on. It got buried, and Eve helped us basically get a reminder to her that we were reaching out to her,
that's
so
right,
we were able to get it all put together.
Yeah, Eve actually closed that gap for us.
Yeah,
because the emails get lost, they get buried.
We get people claiming prizes, and they end up, and I didn't know that. I learned that from the Asian event, and now I'm always, and it happens on Etsy too. They get into the junk pot in the junk folder, and you don't even realize it, and it's not somewhere you normally go look, unless you're going in. I just look at my email inbox. I never look at anything else. So I don't even see the number that there's anything in there, So, but now I do check periodically.
I feel like people that haven't reached out to me to try to throw the odd and off event.
Oh.
And I looked and they're not enough things. So that night that's when somebody told me to check your thing. I'm like, I think that's where you're at. And then
you always have to check.
I'm doing so much right now. I'm so freaked out. I'm gonna forget something. And I know I'm going to. That's why I told the kids they better stay on top of me because I'm doing 2 events in 1 month. I don't know who does that, but I am. And
I am not going to comment on that.
I'm failing. It's what I feel like I'm doing.
You're doing better than us. Not. Event this month, and we feel like we're failing already because we're doing all kinds of stuff.
Tammy just needs to get some sleep.
Yeah.
You need to
I
sleep,
got
girl.
one last night that
I know.
It's in the overwhelming that when you have doctors like you guys that are just make it so easy, and then you're like, sure, look, doctor, and then I'm like, you want to come on tonight? Sure, look at that, and it just makes it so easy.
No, and then come up with a whole bundle like here, like oh my god!
He just did literally.
He pulled it out of.
Smell it before you. Yeah.
I lied. Trying
to say, pulled it out of his ass there.
We're not. What did I say? We're going to.
That is an ongoing saying in this house when it comes to me.
It's the saying with my Crashley, my own Crashley. That was always because even in college and everything she did, it was always. And she very proudly would say, like, yep, I did. That's where it came from. I didn't read the book. I didn't read this. I wrote a wonderful paper. I got an A+. I got a whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to reach out to you, Kerwin, after the live, and I'm going to reach out to you to see if you can do something for me.
You do that. I have to go potty anyway. So I love you guys, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Love you too.
Thank you for being so wonderful and so spontaneous.
Like I said, anytime. Just holler. I'll be there. But I gotta go now. So bye.
Okay, Holly.
Thank you. You guys are wonderful.
They are.
You are
amazing, and they are actually just like that in real person, in real life.
No life.
As a marriage, as a couple, they're like friends. They are so wonderful together.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're just 2 teeth in the pod, and they bounce off each other, and they're just as goofy as they are. I mean, they really are goofy, Dad. I don't know how to even tell you.
I don't know anything about that kind of.
Nice trio.
Nothing about being goofy. Now, does anybody have any questions about the event itself?
Is there anything that was an answer?
Well, Robin had asked a question yesterday, and I forgot to write it down just as we were ending because I was getting panicked about going over on.
And we tried to tell you you had 14 minutes. 14.
Yeah, except for she went on early.
The one day that she went on early.
For your event, that had to come first. When you're in a live.
It was all good. All good.
You can tell that and what I'll go back and watch the live in the replay and see who was it? Do you know?
I think it was Robin.
Robin Tinnington?
I think so, yeah. I'll check it out.
Yeah. And if anybody, if you watch it,
it's not required.
I don't mind it at all.
And no finish is required. All you have to do is just take a picture of the canvas so that we can see, the whole area, including anything you might have done already, so we can judge the 30 by 30 size picture.
The entire drill field. So you're gonna have to give us the size of the canvas. Then we're gonna need the size of the canvas.
Yeah.
Or at least the artist information, the canvas information we can look up. But it'll make it easier if you put the size on there. If you have a whip.
Yeah. Don't do the part that you've done already because we got to to judge the 30
We
to
need
30.
the entire canvas unobstructed. We
Yeah.
need to see the whole thing.
And then
Yeah. But a
Thursday,
finish, you do need a finish for the grand prize to be eligible for the grand prize.
yeah, and it had to be licensed for the grand prize.
Yes, must be licensed for. You don't have. It doesn't have to be licensed if you're just participating, right, for weekly prizes. But it does have to be licensed, and it does have to be finished for the grand prize.
And
Right.
Kayleen, that is correct. No keyword for the start.
keyword.
There was originally gonna be one, and last minute I decided no. So there is none for the start photo.
Last minute,
Yeah.
I mean, like 2 minutes before the live begin. That's how last minute it was. So that's okay.
So just help us out with the so that we can figure out
The keyword will be given on Tammy's live,
Yes.
and the giveaway will be on our live.
Yeah. So
And if you go into the featured tab, there is a schedule on there. There is a full schedule as to when the deadlines are and when Lee is doing the giveaway and when Tammy's doing the keyword.
On the featured tab, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Under the featured tab. Everything will be found under the featured tab.
So
and don't forget, you have to do the Google form.
Yep.
And you'll have to watch those other channels because they're gonna change. One to do the keyword, one to do the giveaway. It's just yeah. So this week I'll do the giveaway. Lee does the
No. This week you do the key every Thursday. You're going to do the keyword. I'm going to do the giveaway. There's not going to be a giveaway this week because we're just starting the event.
No, Lee did.
Oh.
Hold on.
Otherwise, it'll end too soon or too late for the month.
Right. We changed it. It was that way. It was that way.
Every Thursday, Tammy will go live and she will have her keyword. And you will have until Monday, the following Monday, to post the comment after her live up until Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Every Tuesday, Lee and Lenore will go live for the giveaway. And in between there, our hosts will have guests like we did today.
See, we had originally done it the way that I said. But then it didn't work out that it came out. We ended on the 30th. Plus,
right. And that's why we're doing it with you on Thursday and me on Tuesday.
And it laid out the keyword in Lenore, and that only did you 2 days.
Right.
To get it in. So I was partially right. Like I said, I'm running on no sleep. Then I got it.
Yeah, just listen for the keyword and post your progress post. Tammy has already posted the thread for week 1 and a progress photo and for your start photos. And they are, again, in the featured tab. Everything will be found in the featured tab.
And the deadline is the 8th at 10 p.m. to get your progress post in. It's 8 o'clock. 10 p.m. until the end of the 8th. It's the deadline.
And Cindy, if you can't get the entire canvas in because it's too big, just make sure we can see if it's not a new start. Just make sure we can see where you left after you started the event and what you're doing, so that we can judge whether it's 30 by 30 or not. And yeah, I know you'll do it, but nonetheless, that's what we want to make sure of. So as long as we can see the entire area clearly, we're good.
Yeah, you can either mark off your section with washi if you have to. Just let us see that you've done a 30 to 30. That you guys know you've done this before.
Yeah, you could do it. You could do 2 different photos and just overlap, long as the image overlaps. And just put the second image in your and comment to yourself, and it'll if you can't put them both together. And you're welcome, Mutnut. I'm sorry. Yes, everything's there. Right, just follow the schedule. Yep, you can print it out. I know you're doing your I'm gonna follow you, Mutter, so that I can see how you're gonna get through these all these events. It's amazing.
I don't know how she's doing it, but it's I don't know. I don't know. That yeah, but he just said
Oh,
yeah.
Chris is doing 8. He said Christopher
And
Gloster.
Lenore has to go feed her little 4-legged children.
Bye.
I
Leave it.
am
Thank you, Lenore.
No, thank you.
Love you.
but
Hardly rearrange the camera.
a lot of candidates that work in the memory will work for Charity Care too. A lot of them will. Because Charity Care is pretty wide open.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Share the Care is definitely wide open. I mean, within reason. We don't want anything that's too dark. And we don't want anything
No, it
that
needs to be
is,
nothing negative. It needs to be positive. Yeah.
right, and nothing that is not safe for work.
well, all I know is after these events, Kat is gonna get something very special for me because she really helped me out a lot. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta see
I've
what we
only
can
done
do
things
for
that
her.
I've enjoyed doing, so don't worry about it, guys.
I understand that.
But,
I'm
You're
glad to
you
running.
can say you can say don't worry about it all you want, but guess what?
You're running 3 events, basically, and I mean you're doing a phenomenal job. And she didn't think I never would have thought of, such as parades and all that. Which, when I had thought to you, I got a lot.
Trombones and the big parade.
So if you guys don't have any more questions for us,
Hi,
I guess
Doretta. Hi, you
pretty
missed.
much. Oh, there's my friend.
You're late.
What?
I was saying hello to Doretta, but I told her she's late.
That's okay.
You're neither
That's
So
late.
what
have to watch
hashtag
the
replay.
replay.
You're neither late. And thank you for coming.
Oh.
That's true, Eve. Keeping track of
I
events.
can pick on Doretta
You keep on anybody.
because but we called Doretta, so we can pick on her.
I did too. You did.
Well, it's about time.
I did it on a live so the whole world could see. Where were you? No, I did.
I know you did.
They tipped on these and then you do it. I
No.
wanted it in private, and I thought
Doretta, the point is you were here. That's what we care about. So no, you are never late, but I'm going to give you clap.
she is a lovely, lovely woman. I
Yes,
love
she is.
And you know what she told me on the phone? She told me that she remembered me back when I was co-hosting, and she said she's been following me for a very long time. Which
Yep.
she still did when that someone
So you see. So you see, I didn't throw you under the bus. I threw you in the bus.
You did. You did. You did. Starting my channel was the best thing that ever happened to me. That I never thought it would lead me to this. I never thought I'd do running event. Never.
I knew you would eventually.
Yeah. I did.
Me too, Sarah. Me too. We will. We'll figure it out.
I want to hang out.
We can hang out.
You hang out with a lot of people.
We hang out for hours, though. We do. It's for a long time.
We do.
You hang out with a lot of people there, Tammy. Why do you think you need a secretary to try and schedule all your calls?
I really do. I really do.
You need an assistant, a personal assistant.
I do. I'm working on that. Her name's Lily.
Yeah, in case you missed it.
Hey, Lily. I didn't see Lily today.
We had Crashley on today, so.
Yes, we did.
So watch the replay because there's some good stuff in there.
Yes, there is.
She's really done a lot for this event, more than we'd anticipated.
Who?
Crashley and Kerwin.
Oh, That's not what.
Well, I did not think that they were going to make release paper. The release paper.
No, we have event
You know
papers.
what? I didn't know they were going to do that.
They
But
Neither did I.
told me that he had something to me to look at. I just did not know what it was. I had no doubt that he did that. So I am going to
Yeah. So we need to wrap it up.
yeah, because
You'll be back in 2 days.
please don't get tired of seeing me because I'll also do that on Friday. I'll be live through the Twitch with
Yeah,
Rick
don't. Oh, I want
and
to post.
Alicia
Can I post
Maria.
that?
And you're going to be there for the Asian event on the weekend, right, Kat?
Yes. Yep. So
I will be live.
If you guys would share the links for the other events you guys are going to be working and live you're going to be on.
Yep, that's what I'm going for. I'm looking.
Yeah,
you would, please.
you're on the 9.
And the Facebook pages.
Yep, going there now.
No, I'm trying to think. I can't think. Oh, I know what I'm doing. God, I told you. Crazy. But I will be live like 3 days a week until December. I'm sorry. That's all I can say.
Oh, people love you. Don't worry about it.
It's 3 days a week. They're not letting me.
No one's gonna get tired of you.
Okay. You have to say that. Okay.
Well, I kind of do, but
yeah.
Witch. I got witch. I got it for you.
Oh well, then I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty.
There you go.
You know what I mean? She's like she. I don't know how you're doing that in any event.
You just sit there and look like Tammy.
Right. I did this stuff to the a flare do. Thank you, Tat, for real.
You're welcome.
I could make you sit there and look angry.
I can't do backgrounds like that. It won't let me.
I can sit there and make you look angry.
No.
What? I can't make Tammy look angry?
You make me angry just by saying my name. Not really. Not really.
Yeah, well, I could make you angry by saying A's name.
Lee,
your personal little Wonder Witch.
No. She is a demon. Don't get us started. I just told her to shut up just a minute ago. I had to put it on mute. She kept going off because I had 3 reminders set to the same thing because I can't remember anything. So she kept going off during when Crashley and Kerwin were trying to talk, so I had to mute it. So don't get her started again. Thank you guys for coming tonight. We really, really appreciate it. And again, I'll be back Thursday night at 6 p.m.
As will we.
Get your thirst keyboard. Once they know you, then I mean it's not live.
And don't forget one more event, Crosscraft. I was just trying to get the Crosscraft. That's Artemis. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to.
And there's also Shroom Night. That is
yes.
And no event.
Okay. Well, we like to, I know we do in the Asian event, we like to share everybody's event. So we'll and not, I might call you to check because you probably have them all because
she had them all.
We'll discuss it during the week.
Yeah.
And get it all put out.
We'll put it in there somewhere for you.
Grilled and chilled. There were like 11 that kicked off in September.
Yes, it's a 2-month event, September and October, and double dip where you can.
Diamonds and Warranty, Katie put that start out.
And which is also 2 months, and you can double dip. As long as it has one, you cannot be false with which, And then unless you had a something with a witch attack, that'll work. Just the something out in the faucet, and that's not gonna work. Just like
Bye-bye, Shay. Thank you again for coming. I don't know if you heard me say it when you came in, but I did say howdy.
oh, the
On fall for
Christmas.
Christabel. Thanks, Kerwin.
Crashly. I knew that. I
Yeah,
did.
I'll make a list. There's so many.
Christmas.
Bye, Shay. It's so good seeing you.
All right, I gotta go because my computer is about ready to die.
Okay, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. Good night, everybody. Thank our hosts. Give them a thumbs up. You're muted.
No, I'm not.
No. Him.
Bye, guys.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Hey, I love you guys. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Kat.
Are we out?
No, not yet. Almost.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, hold on a minute.